Everyday life is, as we know, full of ups and downs, little road blocks, speed bumps, hurdles and challenges. That's just the stuff of ordinary everyday life. Now, we can deal with all that stuff really effortlessly when we're in the right frame of mind. We can avoid some of the speed bumps or hurdles. We don't need to rise to some of the challenges. They'll probably look after themselves or simply pass. And the stuff with which we do need to deal, we can deal with oh so easily when we're in the right frame of mind. And you know what? Very often rising to a challenge and overcoming it gives us the kind of kick and excitement and satisfaction that is part and parcel of what the University of Chicago calls flow. In other words, achieving a perfect moment isn't just achieving some grand something great, isn't overcoming a challenge some grand something great, or even some little something great. The fact of the matter is that we need to be in the right state of mind. Now, you and I know what the right state of mind is. It is one of absolute presence, of experience of what's really going on in the here and now, moment to moment to moment, and ensuring that when we stumble or when we fall or when we lose our way or our mind wanders, we greet that little hurdle with open arms as an opportunity to practice our ability to be present in the moment, fully aware of ourselves, fully aware of how we feel, and fully aware of what's going on. In order to do that best and most effortlessly, what I would suggest is that we need to slow ourselves down and give ourselves more time to do the things that we need to do the things that are most important, that need to be done, and that we do them with a little bit of added flavour and added pleasure, added enjoyment, if I can put it like that. Added enjoyment of being able to do it kind of floating along in the flow of effortlessness in the here and now. Now, immediately, people will say, I don't have the time. You know, somebody said to me a couple of weeks ago, there aren't enough hours in the day. I pointed out to her that if she took out some of the stuff that she didn't need to be doing, like playing online poker, there was plenty of hours in the day. And indeed, in any event, time has nothing to do with hours. Time has to do with your perception of the movement from one moment to the next. And unfortunately, when our minds are clouded by our own thought, we completely lose that perception altogether. And the whole thing collapses in upon us, and then we think we don't have enough time to do the things that we need to do. What am I talking about in practical terms when I say give yourself more time to do the important stuff? What you need to do is literally slow down and ensure that as you're doing what you're doing, and seeing as you're mindful, you will know that what you're doing is important, that you do it as if it is the only thing in the world that you have to do, because at this moment in time, it is the only thing in the world that you have to do. You see, when we're using our minds normally, we will try to do what we're doing now, thinking about what we have to do next. Or we will think about what we have to do now and put it off altogether and then annoy ourselves that we haven't done it. It's mad stuff, and it's a maze of mad thoughts. What you need to do is realise the fundamental truth of what I've just said. There's only one thing you have to do in the world right now, and that is what you have to do now. Do it mind, body and soul.